guys. Well, hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to show you my little rig that I've been using here with the GoPro. Thought it might be kind of cool to see what it is I got going on. I'll use this phone here to show you. So up there, up here we got the GoPro, and we got an HDMI cable going out, and it goes to this monitor, and we got the audio in going in here. Cable wrapped around a little bit. That goes to the microphone right there. That's what we're hearing through right here. And there's the stand that's holding everything up that I can carry. So what this is the Osmo Plus extender that I've been using it as a selfie stick. So it comes with the this is where you normally put your cell phone holder. Well, I bought some aftermarket stuff that has the same kind of threads as that does, and that's where I added it's got the little cold shoe adapter, put on the monitor that I got, and I can put the other one wherever I want. I just wanted the audio one to go in there. It's also using the cold shoe adapter. I can mount anywhere on it. Alright, so what I like about this is when I want to put it down, I just flip out the stand, just place it down. Like right here, here's the table we're about to come up to. And so let's say I wanted to do that, just put it down and to continue to talk to you guys like this. You know, the audio is the inputs on the GoPro. They're pretty low. It's not a powered mic, but it's working. I just have to make sure I just concentrate on the levels and post. It's pretty cool. So when I pick this up, I get that nice wide angle look, and then the HDMI coming out of the GoPro gives me a right now look on here, so I can make sure that I'm in the shot the way I want to. Boy, it doesn't like it when you get into the dark. It takes a while for there we go. It takes a little while for the exposure to catch up. But it's pretty nice. So sometimes I just prefer that we have the nice wide angle, and getting it close enough. It also assures that the microphone's close enough. It's always really good. There's one thing about the GoPro, the fisheye field of view, is that you could tend to look. Ludo wanted to join me. Sitting on the little. That you could end up looking a little warped. You know, your face could maybe look a little less flattering. But if you have it a little ways back like this, yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, so tell me if you think this is good, because I probably use it from time to time. And the other method might be that I use my Sony Handycam and put it on the same thing. Don't really need the monitor. Could make it a little lighter because it has a flip out screen, which is awesome. The audio works really good on that camera too. But sometimes I just like the fisheye angle, because when you have the fisheye, there's more to look at behind me. I think that's always nice. You don't always have to look at me, but you'll hear me clearly enough, and I can make sure that I'm maybe in the thirds or sort of in the center. Looks pretty good. That's nice. So yeah, let me switch over to. Oh, and then there's the cell phone. With the cell phone, you do have to worry about the audio, and I have the solution for that. Is that I put on my lapel mic, and I have a way that I can hook it straight to the phone. I just don't like the wires. Hook it straight to the phone, and from there, then I can just hook it. If I don't do that, then I can put it the lapel on me and put it in a voice recorder, and then just sync it in post, which is pretty awesome too. All right. Then we have using the Handycam, but I put all the manual features on it, is really nice because this way the exposure is the way I want it every time. If it's not, then I can easily correct it. So I just give it a tap, and we'll set the exposure, and it'll lock it, and it'll stay there. And one thing nice too is it's always in focus. It's always focused. There's one downside is that the field of view is always, you know, as far as I can reach out like this. I don't think that's that bad. It's pretty good. I like that. It's not bad. The colors are great. I have it set for cinematone. I have to make sure that I am set on that. Hold on just a moment. Okay, yes, this is cinematone, and I like it. I like looking at that. I don't have to color grade it at all. It's giving it some brightness levels that I really like, and yeah, that I don't have to. It's not oversaturated. I don't think it's oversaturated. One thing about using this cam is I think I get much better picture. The audio is way better. The only thing is I noticed that there's handling. So if I want to switch hands, you might hear that transfer. That's kind of bad. Let me get some exposure again. All right. So yeah, that's not so good. Another thing that's nice too is that got the stand out here, and I can set this up. And we got that. Now let's make sure exposure is still good. All right, and yeah, I kind of like this setup too, because the field of view can be pretty darn good. Next up, we'll be using the stabilizer with the cell phone, and I can do a lot of the exposure settings very similar with that. So let's try that now. All right, so here's the cell phone on a stabilizer, and with the phone, if you know what you're doing, you can lock the exposure, and you do have audio on your phone, and some of them are better than others. But I found that I like using a voice recorder, external recorder, and a lapel mic. And this particular lapel mic has a windscreen on it, so if it got windy, you're really not going to notice. You might see the hair and the leaves flying. Like right now, there's a little bit of breeze. That could be a problem for some audio equipment. But I found this thing works pretty good with that. Another thing is the cell phone so if I was to set up the shot, I would lock in my exposure for this shot instead of letting it just do it all by itself. So that is locked, so no matter which way I go, it stays the same way regardless of the background. Now when it gets really bad, I can just switch it myself. Also, what I like about this stabilizer I'm using, it has an extension pole already on it. So here's a little closer, and this would be the limit that I got as far as I can hold it out. But if I want to open up this, then the field of view becomes much farther away, which would be a problem if I was only using the audio from the camera, because now it's more than an arm's reach away, but my audio is still right here. So that's what I like about that. So I like this, and of course we're walking with a stabilizer, so it's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look messed up. So this is one of the preferred methods that I got because it's lightweight. I can see what's in the shot because I'm using the rear camera of the phone, and if I want to, I can use the front camera of the phone, and I can do slow motion and stuff like that for some cool B-roll stuff. In fact, let's do that right now. Well, that was pretty crazy, but yeah, you get the idea. That's what you can do. You can do that with the phone, and that's an awful lot of fun. So my favorite to use is the gimbal phone combination with the lapel mic. Let me know what you thought was the best. The audio is convenient with the Handycam as well. really was. I think I get some pretty darn good shots with that as well. There we go. That's a little better. And so, but the convenience of the this mic is nice, because if I put this down, yeah, I'll show you something. If I put this down, all right, so if I put this down, then I can still stand over here, and the audio is the same. So it's kind of cool. I could do a shot like, and so guys, tell me what you think of my sound, because this could be any scenario, and it could be really difficult to get good audio. A lot of people wait until they get right up to the phone to speak, because, or the camera, because that's where the audio is, the microphone. But in my case, I'm wearing it, so that makes it kind of nice. So tell me what you think was your favorite. I have mine. The thing of it is I'll probably use a combination of all three at all times, because it all depends. Do I want the GoPro look? Also, do I want to carry that around? This one is very convenient. I get really good audio if I use this. And there is a way that I can, in post, that I get audio from both. Let's say somebody else is in the shot in front of me and they're not wearing one of these. I just learned a way that I can get my audio and their audio from the phone or the camera, depending on how I've shot it. So that's kind of cool. So you're not limited to just one or the other. There's ways around it. We have the technology. We can do this. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And yeah, if you like this, give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so that you can get the next video when it comes out. I'm trying to keep some ideas coming out so that well, I used to do a lot of like product stuff of my things to help filmmakers get something out of like stuff from Home Depot that they could use in their videos, and you don't have to spend the big Hollywood bucks for everything. At least for now. If you got the money, you can do that stuff. But if you're on a budget like me, there's ways to get diffused lighting and such, like with shower curtains and things like that. So there's ways around it. We can do this. So yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. We'll see you guys next time.